we are currently at Montauk Point. We camped out overnight here in the parking lot, and we are going to be fishing here for 3 days, and we're camping, fishing, hopefully going to get that early fall run bite here on the east end of Long Island. It's really windy. I'm trying to not get the wind blowing in the microphone, but wind picked up overnight, but now we're going out. Let's go. We made it to the beach. We're on the beach. We're making tea. The water is really low. Not something we really want, but we're gonna take some time, maybe have some breakfast, but we're gonna make some tea and wait for the water to come up, really. Because last time I was here and it was this low, it was almost impossible to get out far, especially with the wind coming in. So we're gonna give it some time, have some tea, enjoy the early morning. The sunrise was beautiful, and have fun. Right. These gale force winds. We're gonna give it a shot here, take a couple casts. We got crazy wind still. We had some tea, wadered up. There's a rip forming, incoming tide. Before the sun gets really hot out here, hopefully we get on some fish. I'm gonna try with the top water first. Let's go. Nobody else is in the water. There's a lot of trucks here, but no one else is in the water. I guess I gotta catch the first fish. Forecast said that the wind is gonna die down. It seems as if the wind is picking up. Right? What? Can you hear me? So we stopped, we got a Tesla off the beach, and now we're gonna have some breakfast. I'm not sponsored by Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I should be. Breakfast champions when on the beach. So we're gonna change spots. This spot's just not working during the day. It's super shallow, nothing's coming in, and we're gonna go somewhere else. The wind is blowing the camera all over the place. Let's go. It's a lot less windy down this way. Look at that, we got white water, we got deep water. This could be the spot. That's really far down. Big cliffs. What?
How do we get down there?
I have a truck. We're just gonna fly off the cliff. Just walking the same trail I walked when I proposed to Surfcaster Barbie. I got ramen, it's all done. Clearly you guys know how this works. Hot water, nudes, that's what we do.
Ooh. I love putting on 80 pounds of gear to walk 3 miles in the sun.
It's only 82 degrees. Like you said, we're gearing up and we're going down to the water finally. We had lunch, now we're going down to the water to catch fish. In the middle of the day, on a hot sunny day, clear bluebird skies, we're gonna catch fish on topwater. I think we're gonna stay right here. Seems to be a little pocket where there aren't any rocks. It looks a little deeper. Try it, try to get on some rocks too. Stupid mistake. My rod tip met a rock, so I completely finangled my rod tip and I busted out the interior of the rod tip. So I'm not fishing here anymore. I gotta go get my other rod in the truck and maybe we'll just go somewhere else. But it is what it is. I have rod tips, they're not in the truck. So we are still on the beach here in Montauk, and we haven't caught a fish yet. Yep, third meal without a fish. We have this really cool rip right in front of us. We're gonna stay here overnight and try to catch some fish in this rip with both tides. We're really gonna put in a lot of time trying to catch some fish here. But until then, you just watched me cook a steak, kind of prepare a steak. I still gotta cook it, but yeah. It's a slow day. Water's really warm. It was really hot today. I got everything drying up there. Everything I wore under my waders is just soaked. It was really hot, but can't get much better than this. Beautiful sunset on the beach, cooking steak. Come on. Bone apple teeth. Just melts in my mouth.
Yeah, friends, definitely keep it.
So we've eaten, we've cleaned up. Yeah, we've eaten for the third time. We've cleaned up, and now we're waiting for the sun to go down and the tide to get to low and come back in. And really we're just waiting for it to get really dark and a little bit cooler out. Cool the water down a little bit and then hopefully get on some stripers. We've waited all day, 3 meals. I want a striper. Let's go. There we go. Brian just had one. And while he had one, I had 2 hits on the same cast, but little dude, but our first fish of the day. I'm sure it's gonna light up from this point. Let's do a release. Mwah. And he's on. Let's get more. Hello folks, welcome to Get Real Bass Fishing. Today, in the middle of the night with this really bright light, we managed to catch a fish. Brian had 2, I had 1, and it came exactly as the sun went down and it finally got dark. We got into a school of little stripers. Nothing huge yet, it's still 71 degrees for an air temp. However, it's going down to 64 at around 2 o'clock, so we're gonna have from 2 to sunrise to be below 70, I think actually below 68 degrees. So we should be really good and get some fish on that. if we wake up and put the time in, which I am pretty sure we're going to because we got skunked the entire day and just want fish. A crisp one last night. I really thought we'd catch some fish, being that the temperatures cooled down a little bit, but my guess is maybe we need more consistent cold temperatures cooling down the water for longer periods of time. I don't know, it's supposed to get colder tonight than it was last night. Will we stay in Montauk? I don't know. It was really slow yesterday during the day. We've had better luck going west. I guess we'll find out. I don't know. I don't know. Made it back to the lighthouse, the state park, and it's beautiful, man. Look at that. Waking up early is not one of my favorite things to do, but when I do it and I'm outside, it's really awesome. And it makes me wonder how many sunrises or cool scenes like this that I've actually missed by not waking up early. Will I wake up early from now on? Probably not. I mean, I don't sleep late, but sunrises are free. Don't miss so many of them. All right, well, that seems like it is the end of our Montauk trip. We are not gonna stay here for another 2 days. The bite's dead. Everyone's saying it's dead during the day and during the night. We're just not catching fish. So we're gonna be going to another place a little bit farther west than here. Hopefully we're gonna catch some fish, but Montauk, I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks until the water temp and the air temp are consistently lower. Hopefully the fish come in closer that way. If you enjoyed what you saw, give this video a thumbs up and comment below what your favorite part was. Was it the food or was it the one fish? It's gotta be the food, right? It's gotta be. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Stay real, smooch and release, and have some fun on the water. We'll see you next time.